Welcome to our next CoreVantage webinar, Technology and Tools, Understanding CGMs, Insulin Pumps, and more. Today, we're focusing on the tools that can help make diabetes management easier and more effective. Whether you're newly diagnosed or looking to optimize your care, we'll break down the technology so it makes sense. Diabetes management is more than just numbers and food choices. It's also about using the right tools. In this session, we'll cover how technology like CGMs and insulin pumps work, the benefits of using these tools, how to choose what's right for you, how Edwards Healthcare Services helps support your access to these devices. Let's talk about one of the most powerful tools in diabetes management today, the Continuous Glucose Monitor, or CGM. A CGM is a small, wearable device designed to take the guesswork out of managing your blood sugar. Instead of relying only on finger sticks, which give you a one-time snapshot, a CGM provides a continuous stream of information, day and night. So how does it work? A tiny sensor is inserted just under your skin, typically on the back of your arm or your abdomen. That sensor measures glucose levels in the fluid between your cells called interstitial fluid. Every few minutes, it sends those readings to a connected device, like a smartphone app, a handheld reader, or even directly to an insulin pump. Many CGMs also offer custom alerts to let you know if your blood sugar is rising too high or dropping too low. This means you're not just getting a number, you're getting real-time trends. You can see how your body responds to meals, exercise, stress, or even sleep. For example, instead of wondering, am I dropping too fast after lunch? Your CGM can tell you. That kind of insight can help you and your care team make smarter, more informed decisions. Next, let's discuss the benefits of a CGM. One of the biggest perks is that many CGM models significantly reduce or even eliminate the need for fingerstick testing. That means less discomfort, less interruption to your day, and less hassle overall. Some models still require the occasional fingerstick to calibrate, but for many users, it's far less frequent than before. Next, real-time alerts. Your CGM doesn't just quietly collect data in the background. It actively lets you know if your blood sugar is rising too high or dropping too low, before you might even feel it. These alerts can give you the chance to respond quickly, helping you avoid potentially dangerous situations like severe lows or unexpected highs. Then there's confidence. When you can actually see how your blood sugar responds to things like meals, exercise, stress, or even poor sleep, you can start to make meaningful connections. That understanding builds confidence, not just in your numbers, but in your ability to manage them. And finally, smarter decision-making. With all of that real-time data at your fingertips, you and your care team can work together to fine-tune your treatment plan. Let's walk through some practical insights on CGMs from a dietitian's perspective, because the real power of this tool comes from how you use it. First, CGMs help you track blood sugar trends, but they don't measure the quality of your meals. A spike in glucose might look the same whether it came from candy or fruit. The CGM tells you how your body responds, not what you ate. Second, just wearing a CGM won't lower your blood sugar. It's a tool, not a fix. You still need to use the data to take action, like adjusting meals, timing activity, or talking with your care team. Third, there's no single best CGM. Each model has pros and cons. Some last longer, some are easier to use, and others work with insulin pumps. The best choice is the one that fits your lifestyle and needs. Fourth, try using your CGM to test how different carb-rich foods affect you. You might respond differently to brown rice than to white rice, and this insight can help guide smarter food choices. And finally, CGMs are a helpful tool for managing and reducing blood sugar levels, but they work best when paired with awareness, support, and small daily habits. Let's shift gears and talk about insulin pumps, a powerful tool that many people use to manage their diabetes more precisely and with more flexibility. So, what is an insulin pump? An insulin pump is a small battery-operated device that delivers a steady stream, or drip, of insulin throughout the day. It's designed to mimic how a healthy pancreas works, and it's programmed to meet your individual insulin needs based on your lifestyle, eating patterns, and blood sugar trends. For many people, a pump can be a great alternative to multiple daily insulin injections, also called MDI, because it delivers insulin in a more precise and customizable way. Insulin pumps use rapid-acting insulin and deliver it in two ways. First, there's the bolus dose. This is a larger dose used at mealtime to help your body manage the big rise in blood sugar that comes from eating carbs. It can also be used to correct a high blood sugar level when needed. Then there's the basal dose. This is a steady, low dose of insulin that's delivered continuously throughout the day and night. The basal insulin keeps your blood sugar in range between meals and while you sleep. The idea is to replicate the slow, consistent way a pancreas would normally release insulin. Insulin pumps offer more flexibility and control, which can make daily diabetes management easier and more effective. Fewer injections, no more multiple daily shots. The pump delivers insulin through a site you change every few days, making the process less invasive and more convenient. More precise dosing. Pumps can deliver tiny, accurate doses of insulin, which is especially helpful for people with more sensitive or variable insulin needs. Flexibility with meals and activity. You can easily adjust your insulin to fit your schedule, whether you're eating later, exercising, or traveling. Improved blood sugar management. When paired with a CGM, pumps can help smooth out highs and lows, leading to better time in range and lower A1C levels for many users. If you're looking for a more customizable approach to insulin delivery, talk to your care team about whether a pump might be a good fit. If a pump isn't the right fit for you right now, that's totally okay. There are still great tools that can support your diabetes care. Smart insulin pens track your doses and timing, and many can remind you if you miss a dose. Perfect for busy schedules or forgetful moments. Connected apps let you log blood sugar, meals, activity, and meds in one place, making it easier to spot trends and share with your care team. Bluetooth-enabled meters automatically upload readings to an app, removing the need for manual logging and helping you stay organized. Support programs like CoreVantage offer coaching, supply shipments, and help with coverage or device setup, so you're never figuring it out alone. You don't have to go fully high-tech to benefit from tech. Small upgrades can make a big difference. Not sure where to start? Ask your doctor. Am I eligible for a CGM or insulin pump through my insurance? Which features would benefit me most? How often should I check my blood sugar? Should I be using a smart pen or app to help track? Can EHCS help with ordering and paperwork? Your provider and EHCS are here to guide you. When you join EHCS and enroll in the CoreVantage program, you get more than supplies. You get a full support system. Automatic refill reminders so you never run out. Personalized coaching from registered dietitians. No cookie-cutter plans. Educational resources on diet, exercise, and wellness. Help navigating insurance and coverage. A dedicated care team to keep you consistent, confident, and in control. It's not about being perfect. It's about creating a routine that works for you. EHCS is here to make that easier. Here's what you can do today. Talk to your doctor about CGMs, insulin pumps, or other tools. Let EHCS help with ordering and insurance coordination. Join the CoreVantage program for coaching, reminders, and support. Start small. You don't have to figure it all out overnight. Every tool is a step toward better control and less stress. Technology doesn't replace your effort, but it can support it in big ways. CGMs, insulin pumps, smart pens, and tracking apps help you see what's working and adjust faster. They give you the information you need to stay confident and in control. EHCS is here to help you choose, use, and stick with the tools that make life a little easier. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope this session gave you helpful insights and practical takeaways. Let's go ahead and jump into your questions. We've gathered a few that came in during the session, and we're ready to dive in. If you prefer to speak with someone directly, please feel free to email your questions to asktheRD@myehcs.com. The first question we have is, do I still need to do finger sticks if I'm using a CGM? Great question. Thanks for asking. If you're using a CGMs, in most cases, you won't need to do routine finger sticks. CGMs are designed to give you continuous glucose readings without the need for frequent manual checks. That said, there are a few exceptions. For example, some CGMs may require a finger stick calibration, especially with older models. Also, if your symptoms don't match what the CGM is showing, or if your CGM alerts you to a reading that seems off, it's a good idea to confirm with a finger stick. So while CGMs can drastically reduce the need for finger sticks, it's still helpful to have your meter on hand just in case. We have another insightful question up next. How do I know if I'm ready for an insulin pump? Great question. You might be ready for an insulin pump if you're comfortable with the basics of diabetes management, like carb counting and insulin dosing, and you're looking for more flexibility or better blood sugar control. Pumps can reduce the number of injections and help fine-tune your insulin delivery, but they do require some learning and involvement, especially at the start. If you're curious, talk with your doctor or diabetes educator. They can help you decide if a pump fits your current needs and lifestyle. The last question we have for today's session is, I'm not very tech-savvy. Are these tools still worth trying? That's a great question and one we hear a lot. The good news is you don't have to be super tech-savvy to use most of today's diabetes tools. Devices like CGMs and pumps are designed with ease in mind, and many come with apps or displays that are very user-friendly. Plus, your care team or device provider will usually walk you through setup and troubleshooting. So yes, these tools are definitely still worth trying. They're made to support you, not overwhelm you. And you might be surprised how quickly it all starts to feel second nature. That's all the time we have for questions today. Thanks so much for joining us, and we hope you found this session helpful.